So here we are once again, ladies and gentlemen, talking about a story involving people facing consequences for standing up for what? Truth, reality, common sense, those very, very scary things, right? Yeah. Not to us, but to a lot of people out there. Oh boy, what a completely different story. This episode today is all about girls soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. That part isn't important right now, but some parents in New Hampshire were not too happy that an opposing team had a biological male. Surprise, surprise. So they decided to protest by wearing pink armbands that had XX on them. Apparently there were signs as well to obviously show that girls sports is only for girls. But as you can imagine, that simple act of support, standing up for these girls, standing up for their daughters, it didn't go down too well. I know wearing pink armbands and again allegedly showing signs is a very, very scary thing, and people just tremble at the thought of it. How soft is society? But get this, parents were issued no trespass orders and one parent has been banned for the rest of the season. I know, how stunning, how brave. Absolutely not. It is a disgrace. Now, before we get into this story, ladies and gentlemen, this insane story, if you could, as always, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new and you've stumbled across this video, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, share this video around, and let's just get into it. Can't believe what I'm reading half the time, I really can't. But on the 20th of September, Libs of TikTok posted to X, a New Hampshire school issued trespass orders to parents after they showed up to a game wearing pink armbands with XX written on it to support their daughters who were being forced to play soccer against a male. And she goes on to link this article that goes deeper into the situation from NH Journal. Bow High School slaps parents with no trespass order over pink armbands supporting girls sports. When their daughter's soccer team was forced to compete against a team with a biological male on the roster, some Bow High School parents were unhappy about it. They complained firstly to the school's athletic director, Mike Disselett, but were told there was nothing that could be done in the wake of a federal judge's ruling that the term girl includes males who identify as female. What the school and the team could not act, school officials said. So that right there just shows you the clown world we're living in right now. A federal judge ruled that the term girl includes males who identify as a girl. Newsflash, by the way, it doesn't and never will.
How dare you?
Just the truth. The quicker people accept that, the better. But when several parents showed up to watch Tuesday night's soccer game between Bow and Plymouth Regional High School wearing pink armbands as symbols of support for girls-only sports, those same officials sprang into action. Wow, so surprising. They stopped the game, demanded the pink armbands be removed, and issued police-enforced no trespassing orders against at least 2 parents. My daughter's playing in the homecoming game this weekend, and I'm banned until the 23rd, which has obviously now passed, said Anthony Foote of Bow and H. I can't watch her play in homecoming, which is ridiculous, and as you can see on your screen, this was the letter that was sent to the parent, just because, by the way, he stood up for his daughter. That's not allowed anymore. And remember, the school official said in the beginning they couldn't act, but boy oh boy, they were certainly very fast to punish parents for standing up for what is right. Who could have seen that one coming? Even Stevie Wonder could have. The order, signed by Superintendent of Schools Marcy Kelly, says wearing the pink armbands violates school policy against threatening, harassing, or intimidating any person. Kelly also claims the armbands violates its policies that no person shall impede, delay, disrupt, or otherwise interfere with any school activity. How soft does society have to be to now get triggered over pink armbands? Apparently it violates their policies and is now threatening, harassing, or intimidating someone. Grow up. In the videos, there are no disruptive actions such as shouting, chanting, marching, sign waving, etc. Parents and fans are sitting in chairs or standing along the sidelines. The only activity was some parents complaining about the pink armbands. Those complaining parents and not the girls' sports supporters caused whatever disruptions that occurred, Foote said. Yeah, it's crazy that we have parents out there who are standing up for an agenda that is undermining girls and their sports, their own daughters. What do you even say about people, man? And did those parents who allegedly caused a scene by complaining about these armbands, did they face any consequences? Of course not. Now I have a news clip to show you guys that talks about this situation more and the parents protesting, and then after that, as I said earlier, we'll get into the insane story that a parent has now been banned for the rest of the season. Take a watch.
A parent from Bow is banned from his daughter's high school soccer games after the school district says he violated their rules of conduct when he and a few others allegedly started protesting about a transgender student on the opposing Plymouth team. The district says the parents had signs and armbands with XX on one side, representing female chromosomes. The superintendent writing that the school's values extend, quote, beyond the walls of our classroom and in everything we do, even on the soccer field, and that parents had been reminded of those rules in an email before the game. All of this as a lawsuit about transgender athletes in New Hampshire high school sports moves through the court system. A judge has ruled that for now, those student athletes can play.
These kids are here to play matches. They all want to get on the field and play. So to have adults in the community making it something that it shouldn't be is, just harmful to all the kids on the field. And as a society, we expect more out of adults, especially parents at a youth soccer game.
But some Bow soccer parents say there was no major scuffle until after the game was stopped.
Nothing was being said, nothing. The ref came over and stopped the game and said, take off those wristbands.
Saying that they believe those parents had every right to wear the bands and should be allowed to watch.
They're pink wristbands and it's supporting female sports. It's not protesting.
Regardless of any frustration on the sidelines, advocates say on the field there was sportsmanship.
Some of the fellow soccer players from Bow actually sent supportive letters of love and support and encouraging that student to continue to play.
Now, we did make contact with one of those parents involved, but at this point he said he's not available to speak with us. In Bow, Ariel Metropolis, WMUR, News 9.
Again, as you all saw there with one of the women who was being interviewed, I do not get how women stand up for this agenda. That again is undermining girls, sports, fairness, integrity, common sense. But I guess that's what the woke mind virus will do to people. But as I mentioned, the controversy, it doesn't stop because one parent has been banned for the rest of the season. Outkick go on to report. NH parent banned from girls soccer for rest of the season after wearing pink XX armband to oppose trans player. One parent named Anthony Foote said that he was banned from attending his daughter's soccer games until today, September 23rd. But now news has emerged from the NH Journal stating that another parent, Kyle Fellers, was banned not just for a few days, but for the rest of the season. You are prohibited from attending any Bow School District athletic or extracurricular event on or off school grounds, the order reads. This no trespass order will remain in effect for the remainder of the full sports season. If you are found on district property in violation of this order, you will be arrested and prosecuted for criminal trespass under New Hampshire law. Fellers said that the athletic director came up to him and whispered that there were no protests allowed. After tensions rose between several other parents in attendance and authorities on the scene, the referees decided to halt the game and send the teams back to the benches. Fellers went back to his car to watch the rest of the game in the hopes of de-escalating tensions. After the game finished, he stood outside with a sign that read "Protect women's sports for female athletes," which many fans leaving the field read. You just can't make this up, can you? I cannot believe we have parents here being banned for standing up for their own daughters. And again, if it was the other way around and these people were standing up for the LGBTQ community because something was terribly wrong, would they be banned for the rest of the season? Would they face consequences? The answer is an obvious no. That just shows you how one-sided all of this is. That just shows you how much power this whole idea, this whole agenda really has. It will go as far to punish parents who are standing up for girls, standing up for their sports. I have to be careful here because I don't want to say anything too controversial, but all girls and women want is to play against other girls, other women. That is it. That shouldn't be such a big request. But we're here in 2024 where apparently it's one of the hardest things to get. And yet these very same people, I'm going to make the point I always make because it's just such a good point. These very same people who claim to stand up for women's and girls' rights every single day, they'll post something on social media, but when it comes to this, oh no, they all stand up for it. Well, no, this is stunning, this is brave. Allowing a biological male to compete against girls is very progressive. What? Are you kidding me? People are just straight idiots, man. They really are. But leave your thoughts down below on this situation, ladies and gentlemen. What are your thoughts on these parents facing consequences, one parent getting banned for the rest of the season? I'd like to know. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Comment on this video, share this video, follow my socials down below in the description. But until next time, it has been your host JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace. My brain can't take this much longer, I tell you now.